Roman Reigns pumping himself up, trying to take control of this triple threat match. Critical moment here.
And CM Punk down in the middle of the ring. This dream WrestleMania main event may be about to turn into a nightmare.
And Roman Reigns is about to turn CM Punk's lights out at the showcase on the Immortals. The guillotine is cinched in.
Will Punk tap out? Is Punk going to tap out? Remember, the ropes will not force a break here. But what a counter by Punk into the jackknife cover. And Reigns has to kick out.
A much-needed way out of jail just in time, and the transition now.
Anaconda Vice cinched in. Reigns is in trouble. Punk squeezing with everything in his being.
And Rollins now saving the matchup for himself as he looks to turn Punk on his belly and going for a sharpshooter here.
And now locked in, a tap out here for CM Punk. Ends the entire thing, surely now. Seth Rollins closing in on victory, but denied by Roman Reigns.
And now Reigns to Rollins into the guillotine.
Rollins now in jeopardy. Can the Visionary fight his way out? Look at the power from Seth. Northern Light suplex.
A cover, and a kick out.
Transition once again from Roman Reigns back into that choke, but a stomp from CM Punk breaks it up. Wait up, Cole.
Got a sleep by Punk to GTS for the victory. Hook to the leg. Is it enough? And a kick out at two.
How on earth did Rollins find the will to survive?
And Heyman, wow, look at him.
The wise man distraught on the outside of the ring, understandably so.
Saw his man so close to victory there, but denied by a late kick out.
And now CM Punk, the only man standing. 12 years after his last WrestleMania match, Punk is hanging strong with the two men that have remained at the top of our industry in Punk's absence.
From the top rope.
Diving elbow.
Fortune favors the Bolt.
Shoulder into the midsection and a pin going for the three count. Well, what is he thinking right now? Hopefully he does not regret it.
And Punk looking to gain control with a kick to the midsection, but Rollins still in this match.
Well, Rollins looking to break up this apparent GTS attempt and does so, but right back into the line of fire himself. GTS connects.
Spear by Reigns.
Stop by Rollins. All three men down. Critical moment in this match.
Oh my, what absolute chaos and bedlam inside the ring. If one man can get a cover here, it may be over.
Paul Heyman, of course, out here with this loose alliance with Punk, his quote-unquote friend. Of course, he has the history with Reigns, and now he gives the tear to Punk.
Heyman showing his true colors tonight.
What favor called in by CM Punk about to pay dividends here. No disqualifications in this kind of match.
And Punk stalking Reigns and a low blow by Heyman. What the hell?
You made me go. You made me go. Made my tribal king.
Roman Reigns' life was passing before his eyes, and now Heyman going to offer the chair to the tribal chief.
Bow down at the feet of the tribal chief. You have to think this was the plan all along to take out CM Punk.
And now Reigns, chair in hand. Boom!
Yeah, that didn't end up being the WrestleMania main event that I had dreamed about for years. How do you people agree to this? How do you even come up with this? Who in their right minds thinks, hey, let's drag someone to their worst moments to relive them? What kind of masochistic grease to it? Why would anyone want that? I saw what you did to John Cena a few years ago, making him relive loss after loss after loss, and then having him face the camera and say that those moments made him better for it. No, I always figured that if a CM Punk showcase was ever pitched, I'd politely tell them to take a hike. But then I saw what was done for Paul Heyman last year, what was done for the whole Bloodline dynasty. Suddenly it wasn't just reliving history, it was rewriting it. Instead of trying to take something positive from those losses, Heyman did what he always does and spins it into a victory by literally rewriting history. Well, if he can do it, I can do it better. Using what 2K calls slingshot technology, we can take any what-if dream you've ever had and make it a reality. Dream matches, ripple effects, righting wrongs, and changing history. That's what CM Punk has always been about. My first couple of years with WWE were a whirlwind. I was ECW champion, I teamed with DX at the Survivor Series, and I finally made it to WrestleMania. I won Money in the Bank at WrestleMania 24, which led to what I consider, what most consider, to be the best cash-in of all time.
CM Punk has done it! Mr. Money in the Bank has become Mr. World Champion!
This upset a lot of people, including my old friend JBL. JBL didn't like a thing about me, how I looked, how I talked, how I wrestled, music choice. Everything about me bothered him. And he saw SummerSlam as his opportunity to declare to the world that CM Punk does not belong. JBL thrives when he can strong-arm somebody, a true tyrant who takes great pleasure in badgering anyone who sees beneath him. I had no illusions that this was going to be an easy fight. My only plan was to hit him as hard as I could and beat the respect into him at SummerSlam. Now go put JBL in his place. Avoid the clothesline if you can. And let's make sure JBL feels like he's been sent to hell.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Michael Cole coming to you alongside Corey Graves and Wade Barrett, live from SummerSlam. CM Punk, who captured his first world... Here's the man who won the title at the end of June when he cashed in Money in the Bank in a surprise on Monday Night Raw.
That's what it's all about, folks. The World Heavyweight Championship. A prize worth fighting for.
CM Punk is a champion who lives by his own rules. In the lead-up to this match tonight, Punk has refused to give in to JBL's intimidation tactics.
Well, in the words of CM Punk, sometimes it's what you don't do that makes you who you are. But I think Punk's defiance has only angered JBL even further.
And that could be a grave mistake. A fired up and furious JBL is not something you want to deal with. Mess with the bull, and you get the horns.
Beautiful neckbreaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
And for JBL, he likes to talk about fighting for the old school guys. Likes to look down on the new school superstar.
From the top, double axe handle connects.
Immediately climbing the corner. Once more.
Clothesline.
Ruthless striking. You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win. One thing Punk certainly doesn't have here is the experience advantage. JBL had the longest championship reign in SmackDown history. You don't achieve that by accident. JBL has a wealth of...
Over a clutch. Torturing their opponent.
Calculating how to escape here. And Punk able to break the hold. Oh, what an axe handle.
And there might be a lot of support in the crowd tonight for CM Punk, but I think that just adds more rage to every strike JBL delivers. JBL relishes at the
pin for the championship. Kicks out on a pinfall attempt.
It'll take more than that to hold him down.
Oh, this is going to hurt. Just a barrage of elbow drops into the chest.
Unleashing a barrage on their opponent.
He wants to put an end to things here.
Gets lifted into position.
Dropped with a scoop slam.
Punk prides himself in being disciplined and having plenty of self-control. He's going to need all that here tonight against Bradshaw. A 17-year veteran will play mind games to try to wear the champion down.
And if he can't wear him down, he'll just beat him down. JBL has a bona fide mean streak. Mean and vicious. He enjoys inflicting pain on his opponent.
That's why he's been...
Crack your knuckles. We've got a dummy block here.
Oh, and he stops that offense. Climbing to the top turnbuckle now.
From the top, double axe handle connects.
And he's looking for it again, heading to the top. And that was taking the attack to the competition with that one.
Punk dodges out in time.
CM Punk, the surprise champion who cashed in the Money in the Bank contract back in June, shocking the entire sports entertainment world. And many are still shocked that he's champion today.
One more shock than JBL, but tonight is the opportunity to put all the doubters to rest.
Every time Punk defends that title, he has to prove himself again and again. The championship's around.
Up high!
Wow! Cross body! The champion taking the high-risk option to retain the title.
JBL has gone so far as to call Punk a transitional champion, a fluke even. Bradshaw called this championship run by Punk pathetic. That is a direct quote, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, say what you want about Punk's run. He's knocked off some of the best, including Bradshaw once and Batista on a couple occasions. Unleashing a barrage on their opponent.
Quick evasion from him there.
I guess we have a pretty good idea of what the champ thinks of the challenger.
Guys, we might be part of the action here.
Let's hope they don't get that close. Punk now locks in that double underhook. Hoisted up. Double underhook backbreaker.
Talking about these men, they couldn't be any more different. For JBL, it's all about running business, Wall Street. A highly competitive match. Punk defending the championship. JBL whipped into the corner. There's the vintage running knee by Punk.
And what a shocking victory this could be for the young up-and-comer CM Punk, but denied by JBL.
Bradshaw just too powerful for Punk, and now the wrestling god teeing off.
And JBL doing what he does best. Manhandling his opponent. And JBL not too comfortable on the ropes, but going up there anyway.
Gotta do something here to put CM Punk away. And that may well do it. But it looks like JBL injured himself in the process.
Both men down. The official counting away here. First man to his feet could gain the advantage in the matchup. JBL looks like he's going to just crawl to the cover. Shoulders are down. Punk kicks out.
And a late kick out there from CM Punk. Just enough gas left in the tank. And you can see the cogs whirring behind the eyes of JBL.
JBL looking to end it all here with a clothesline from hell.
Punk dodges out in time. Punk about to take flight.
Off the mark with that one.
Crashing and burning. What a miss from up high.
He catches JBL with a counter.
Quick maneuvering, managing to avoid that bit of offense.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here. Driven down. Late pin. Championship on the line. And referee cuts off the count at 1.
It might be stubbornness or it might be lunacy, but he is refusing to stay down here.
Fall away slam.
Pin. Title on the line.
Champ's in trouble.
Powers out.
Kicked out at the last possible moment. How?
Oh, this here is vintage. Snake eyes. Totally helpless at the moment. An uncanny showing of power. Finishes that series of strikes with one last big hit. Counter by CM Punk. Has to find a way out of this.
This could be it. The champ can retain.
2. He stays alive. He stays alive.
Just look at the shock on the...
Punk's got the anaconda vice in.
Cinching in the anaconda. Kneeing his way out. And he's free.
Makes the cover. The champ kicks out with authority.
No time to waste being shocked. You've got to maintain pressure.
Slam.
Oh, he's ready to add the final punctuation, stalking his prey.
Countered into a jawbreaker.
Oh, Mongolian chop.
We knew there'd be fireworks tonight with two hard-headed competitors in the ring, but Punk and JBL have not slowed down since the bell rang.
But popped in the mouth.
One step ahead there.
Counters on top of counters, and these opponents are at an impasse.
Bang! What a move.
Ooh, quick opening and quick right. Getting muscled up for a vertical suplex. Oh, nimbly landing behind and
Into a chop block. Oh, right into a counter.
Waiting for him to get back on his feet so he can strike.
Calculating the next move here.
just smashing the face hard there.
Cover. 2. The champ stays alive.
Impossible! How did he kick out? It has been a struggle for these...
Clothesline from hell from JBL.
It just got as bad as it could get.
Kicks out, just kicked out.
I thought we were about to crown a new champ, but I guess not.
Will that be the last opportunity? Is there still enough left in these men? Ooh, man. He catches JBL with a counter.
Counter after counter. Neither superstar getting the clear advantage. Thunderous powerbomb. Punk experiencing just how devastating JBL can be in the ring.
Setting up for something here.
Sent down hard. Oh, fires back with a kick to the gut.
Things are getting risky. This will not end well.
Nasty.
The hardest part of the ring.
Momentum is running away from Punk.
Punk has no answer for JBL's raw power at the moment. This just might be the greatest match we've seen in a while.
I don't think anyone can argue that. Punk wasting no motion on the counter. And Punk making his way back to the ring. Beautiful. Neckbreaker after the float over. That was pretty. CM Punk headed to the top rope. Calf kick finds the mark. He's headed to the top now.
CM Punk! Oh, the high risk gave no reward there. Punk's had enough. He's looking. That dodge could buy JBL time. Brilliant countering by a small package here.
He's done it. CM Punk retains.
Here is your winner, and still the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
There aren't many people in this industry that I respect more than Rey Mysterio. And while I think the world of Rey Mysterio, doesn't mean we always see eye to eye. And yes, we've often gotten into fights over our disagreements, but every single encounter with Rey is special. We've had so many great moments, but when it came to this showcase, I went with one that may surprise you. A match where we were on good terms with each other, where we just went out there with the simplest of goals. Win the match, earn a title shot, Armageddon 2008. The finals of the #1 contender for the Intercontinental title tournament. Having a chance at WWE Gold dangling in front of you is always one hell of a carrot. And we went out there and had a blast trying to outdo the other.
Look at this.
Rey and I have done things to each other over the years that don't exactly scream respect. But at the end of the day, I love Rey. I love our history, and I love this encounter. So let's jump back to that special night in December of 2008 at Armageddon.
Well, current Intercontinental Champion William Regal asked Stephanie McMahon to establish this tournament to ensure that his next challenger is deserving.
Well, I don't think William Regal is going to be disappointed with his pick of the litter tonight. As a matter of fact, every contender in this tournament was deserving.
Rey Mysterio defeating Kofi Kingston and The Miz to get here.
From San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, Rey Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio, a former... Well, CM Punk is no... Can you believe that this is the first time these two former world champions are facing off against each other? Duking it out here for the #1 contender spot for William Regal's Intercontinental Championship.
I think either one of these men is fully capable of bringing even more honor and prestige to that coveted championship. You can tell there's so much mutual honor and respect in there between Punk and Mysterio.
Oh, what a really great swinging neck breaker. You see Rey Mysterio, and you notice, Corey, his wrist doesn't have extra taping tonight. He had torn ligaments in that wrist a couple of weeks ago. Is there a reason for not having it taped? I don't think it's healed quickly. I think it's perhaps psychological.
Well, we always know if you...
So nimble, crucifix pin attempted.
And he gets the shoulder up.
At this point, no way that was going to keep him down.
What a neck breaker.
And each of these lethal maneuvers have got to be taking a toll.
Turns it around.
Leaping into the wheelbarrow, up and down. Boom, DDT.
And he evades sudden, swift, and brutal impact.
And we talk about the reason for this tournament to contend for the Intercontinental Championship coming from the smug attitude of our current Intercontinental Champion, William Regal. Saying hat cover here. Gets the shoulder up.
Too soon for a cover.
Punk avoids the attack.
Oh, man. Nice monkey flip.
We could expect a fast-paced match. Two superstars that are almost equal in speedway.
There's so much talent in the ring right now. I have to imagine they both did their homework. I don't think either Rey or Punk would face another world champion without being fully prepared.
CM Punk stopped that in its tracks.
A razor-sharp chop there.
Shining Wizard. About to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
And he locks it up. One last gasp effort, and that'll do it.
The springboard attack fails to land. Followed up with a lariat.
Using the elbow as a weapon. These two are clearly fired up, going blow for blow.
Blow after blow. Test of endurance at this point. Oof! All this heavy artillery is really adding up. Boom! Barely anything left, but still slugging away.
You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
Fatigue more than setting in, but these superstars are refusing to let...
Bang armbar. Trying. And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here. Look at this. Placed in the tree of woe.
Connected with the knee lift.
CM Punk won the World Heavyweight title back in June on his first night on Raw after the draft, cashing in his Money in the Bank.
What a night to remember that was. But the end of Punk's reign wasn't as ceremonious. The title was taken away from him after a punt from Randy Orton. Put Punk on the shelf.
And he exits the ring.
Better watch the count. Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly. Up and around, down with a tilt-the-world backbreaker.
Fires back with a crucial elbow. Again, the Intercontinental Champion, William Regal, will face the winner, earning a chance to hold the same title the likes of Pat Patterson, Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Stone Cold, The Rock, and many more have held.
I had the opportunity to talk to Mysterio and Punk earlier today, and they said just having a chance to battle for the Intercontinental title is so important to both of them and both of their careers.
Oh, that just busted him wide open.
All right, Hurricane Rana. Agility like that is what can set you apart from the rest of the locker room.
Springboard, but caught.
Caught in midair, powerbomb.
Tying the legs up in the turnbuckle. Dangerous position to be in.
Oh, what a knee lift.
Oof.
And an inverted atomic drop.
Leaning against the turnbuckle now.
Punk never saw that coming.
Putting him up top now.
Rey Mysterio perched on top.
With an avalanche bulldog. Rey Mysterio may be closing in on that #1 contendership after that.
From the top. Nobody home. What an impact. Mysterio. Boom, DDT.
Oh, into the pin attempt.
2. Yeah, no, he doesn't get the 3.
Oh, man, this has to be getting close to the end.
Scoop slam. Going straight to the top turnbuckle.
From the top.
Got the knees up just in time. Got him in the corner now.
Clothesline. Kick to the midsection prevents the attack. Sit-out slam. He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now?
Great athleticism. Being stalked, being measured, and clueless to it all. Uh-oh, check out an Arabian press.
Throwing all caution to the wind.
And boy, did it pay off. And here we go, returning to the ring.
Whipped clear out of the ring. Has to be all out of sorts right now.
Rushing into the corner, step up knee, rocks the jaw.
Stacked with that bulldog.
Well, this #1 contender match full of drama here.
You have to think Intercontinental Champ William Regal is looking on as the 619 setup, but denied by CM Punk.
Ray had it dialed up. Punk has other plans.
What a move by Mysterio with the Hurricane Rana into the 619 position.
And now the second bite of the cherry connects. CM Punk down. And now perhaps in the drop zone for Rey Mysterio to finish this.
Punk out of the way just in the nick of time.
And Mysterio rolling up Punk for the victory. And a kick out by Punk.
Who wants it more?
Punk and Rey have been running at breakneck pace from the first bell, countering each other's best shots. This is anybody's ball game. Clearly some intent behind these attacks on the body. From the top.
Right on point with the frog splash from Mysterio. Mysterio can seal it here.
Great wherewithal to dodge there.
Neckbreaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
But there's been a lot of damage to the head.
Come on, guys. What are we doing here? We got to end this thing. I was expecting a great match from both of these men.
Punk and Mysterio are not disappointing tonight. That could be curtains for Rey.
And quickly into the cover.
Might be in trouble.
Oh, my, that was close.
Every single person in this arena thought this was over, except Rey Mysterio.
CM Punk thought that was enough. We thought that was enough, but somehow it didn't earn the 3 count.
He's taking a breather on the outside. Clearly, he's feeling a little overwhelmed at the moment.
Picked up and being carried around now.
Down with a GTS. Is it enough for Punk? And right into the cover.
2 count. CM Punk is the #1
out of Mysterio and Punk.
The bottom line is CM Punk has a date with the Intercontinental Champion, William Regal.
Okay, so far, so good, right? 2 matches, 2 big wins. But let's use this slingshot technology to get another chance at a win that slipped right through my fingers. WrestleMania 27, facing Randy Orton. I'd done what few people dare to do and provoked the Viper myself. This was revenge, of course, for Randy Orton attacking me at Unforgiven, punctuating the whole thing with his trademark Punk kick, which caused an injury which forced me to vacate the World Heavyweight Championship.
Now, that right there was impressive.
Credit to Randy. He showed exactly why he is one of WWE's most dangerous competitors, as I made one single mistake, resulting in him getting the RKO and getting the victory. This time, with your help, we're going to get that win. Let's rewrite history together.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I believe this man... And as cold and calculated and evil as Randy Orton is, you can bet that CM Punk is even more so. We've seen exactly that in the weeks leading up to this match.
While these two men would never admit it, it is eerily similar how alike they are. Punk and Orton, both these men can easily be described as cold, cunning, calculating, nefarious, diabolical. Take your pick of the adjective, the point remains. They truly mirror each other in that respect.
But there's one thing that CM Punk has that's going to get him through this match tonight. Faith. It's what CM Punk lives by. It's what drives him each and every day. And it's what's driving him to snuff out the Viper once and for all. CM Punk very confident coming into this matchup. He says he has followers and faith in his corner.
I don't know how much faith he can have when those turncoats in the new Nexus have been neutralized. At this point, Punk has as many followers as you have coal miners.
Oh, bite your tongue, Wade. I'm a proud card-carrying coal miner.
Okay, so it's coal miners 1, Punk followers 0. Oh, man!
And the heavily taped leg will no doubt be a bullseye for Punk tonight. Is there any way for Orton to avoid that onslaught that's sure to come?
Perhaps against a less experienced or sadistic competitor, but absolutely not against CM Punk. Orton and Punk have both come into this match like men possessed. Punk's going to be looking to tear Orton apart, not just limb by limb, but also mentally. Orton's going to have to try to figure out a way to survive.
He's got the shoulders down. Oh, kick out.
Plenty of gas left in the tank, clearly.
Huge kick connects. Conspicuous by their absence tonight are the other members of the new Nexus. Each of Punk's followers have been barred from ringside after suffering losses to Randy Orton.
And the Vipers made double sure that they won't be in the building as he gave from way up.
Diving double axe handle.
Getting sent to the turnbuckles.
Suplex.
And you can see that Orton is already starting to slip. That injury starting to hinder the Viper. Neckbreaker.
Fends off the attack with an elbow.
Another reversal. Eye for an eye here.
Taking heavy fire in the corner in the form of a series of clotheslines. And driven down in a belly-to-back suplex.
makes it one last gasp effort, and that'll do it.
And he manages to escape just in the nick of time.
The story of this match is that knee injury of Randy Orton's. We don't know if we'll see Orton's path to Punk tonight. He attempted it on Raw this past Monday, but could not execute the maneuver.
We shall see, Corey. Randy has had a week to recover, but any focused attacks on that region are going to highly lessen the chances that the Viper can unleash his most devastating attack.
Continuing to dissect the leg of his opponent. Wow. Oof. Trying to wrestle free their opponent's arm. Has the arm trapped.
Oh, stop right to the hand. You got to wonder if there's more animosity in this match than we previously thought.
You've got to wonder where CM Punk's head is at tonight. There has been a lot of instability in his mindset over the past year.
Oh, you're right, Wade. At this time last year, Punk was joined at WrestleMania by the Straight Edge Society. Then he got injured from the top.
Countered by CM Punk. Full impact.
CM Punk picking apart the Viper, clearly on his path to victory.
He counters with a great reversal.
Orton with a Fez press, rapid fire right hands. Every strike more devastating than the last. Scooped up. Uh-oh.
Answers back on Orton.
Orton goes flying to the outside.
He's got a mind to count out rules as he heads ringside. Brought back into the ring from the floor now. Punk connects with a knee to the jaw. Uh-oh. Dodges the attack by pushing off.
Randy Orton setting his opponent up, and this is just classic.
And a heck of a DDT we just witnessed.
Pure venom coursing through the Viper's veins now, and CM Punk just got a gnarly taste.
Oh, quick way to respond with a reversal.
Punk looking dominant now.
Oh, a clothesline after the knee to the face.
So hard to defend yourself when you're flat on your back.
Well-placed knees to the hamstring.
Strong kick.
So much tension applied to the leg. And guys, I don't know what Orton can do. Punk may have this one sewn up. Barrage of fierce offense.
And he gets discarded out of the ring.
Punk is locked in on his opponent now.
Trying to get back to his feet with no clue of what's waiting for him.
Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned? And he gets sent back into the ring.
Things are getting risky. This will not end well.
On the apron.
The hardest part of the ring.
Elbow drop on target. Tossed back into the ring. Going to the top rope. What's his plan?
Here we go from the top.
And Punk and Orton going at it here. Man, both of these guys physically exhausted.
What a knockdown, drag-out affair it has been from the opening bell. Now CM Punk looking to concoct something particularly nasty here.
Randy Orton sensed something bad was coming, fighting his way out. And Punk sent into the steel.
And Orton now has Punk where he wants him. Vintage Randy Orton.
And it rarely works out well for Orton's opponents from this point.
The Viper now coiled, ready to strike.
Staring in the eyes of Punk, who's down and out, but I think Orton, guys, may have other ideas.
Yeah, this may well be the knockout blow. Randy Orton got that look in his eye, got venom flowing through his veins, bad intentions in mind.
Knockout blow. This may end CM Punk once and for all, Wade.
Orton gonna try to end Punk's career with that patented punch, and Orton's knee gives out.
Oh, just collapsing at a critical moment, and CM Punk surviving there by the skin of his teeth.
Randy Orton's hurt. Punk now trying to figure out if he can drag himself up and somehow take advantage here.
CM Punk with a golden opportunity to capitalize here at WrestleMania with a wounded Viper. Orton wanted the RKO and Punk out of the way just in time.
Punk slithering out of there. How smart of that was CM Punk. And now perhaps gets a chance to finish off the Viper.
Punk launching himself off the top. KO by Orton! Out of nowhere to Punk! Can he capitalize?
Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied.
Jeez, he's trying to hold on, but I'm not sure how. And he very quickly counters. Jawbreaker counter to get out of that. Punk wasting no motion on the counter. The Shining Wizard.
Catches the kick.
Dragon Screw.
Hitting the mark hard with the elbow drop.
And just that quick, the Viper can turn the tides of this matchup.
He's got it down. Here we go. He breaks the ref's count after one.
This is where great cardio makes all the difference, helping you stay alive deep into the match.
Lightning fast power slam by Orton.
Sliced bread, but powered through and reversed into a power slam.
These two are finding an answer for everything. Oh, Randy Orton looking for Old Faithful. Oh! Orton putting his knowledge to good use with a precision strike.
Hit on CM Punk. No, he gets the shoulder up.
He may not have too much left, but at least he had enough to kick out there.
Ooh, just ate that kick to the face.
We knew this was going to be more of a war than a wrestling match. Punk and Orton simply refusing to call a ceasefire in this battle.
Ooh, shot kick. Mongolian chop.
Mongolian chop. Continuous counters. These superstars looking locked in.
Nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi commits, and now
just got the shoulder up.
Orton escaping by the skin of his teeth with that one. He has to think that was too close for comfort.
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just couldn't get the pin. The guy slipped GTS for Punk.
Randy is in dire straits.
There's two. My goodness, Punk did it. CM Punk just put down the Viper.
The winner of this match, CM Punk.
And this man, CM Punk, was stalwart the whole time. Stalwart in his belief that his fate would triumph over Randy Orton's venom. Stalwart in his drive.
2013 did not go the way I hoped it would. After a 2012 that saw me hold the WWE Championship the entire year, I thought I was untouchable. Unfortunately, that was not the case. We start with WrestleMania 29 and the night I looked to end The Undertaker's streak. Many people thought I'd be the one to bring it all crumbling down, that I should have won. I'm one of those people. I wasn't scared of The Undertaker. We'd battled dozens of times before, including in a Hell in a Cell, and I knew I needed to hit him deep. So, I stole The Undertaker's urn.
That is the ultimate act of disrespect.
What can I say? I like to antagonize. When the day came, I fell short. But imagine the butterfly effect through WWE history if that match went the other way. If CM Punk was the one to end the dead man streak. Let's revisit that classic match, but this time with a very different outcome.
CM Punk, a man who, along with Paul Heyman, has brazenly talked to The Undertaker in the lead up to this match.
Playing games like only see.
This match between CM Punk and Undertaker is about so much more than just Undertaker's WrestleMania winning streak. It's also about respect.
Or disrespect in the case of Punk. For weeks, Punk has been terrorizing Undertaker, taking shots at the memory and legacy of... And then boot to the leg takes their opponent down, now twisting them up like a pretzel. Pin attempt!
Easily kicks out of that one.
And he had no real trouble getting his shoulder up there.
We noticed the look on The Undertaker's face today, a complete focus. We also talked to Paul Heyman, who has a long history with The Undertaker, and there was some fear in his voice because he knows what the dead man is capable of.
Yeah, this is a different form of The Undertaker. The Phenom has shortened the careers of many men. And those would...
He goes for the quick pin attempt. Turns the tables. Shoulders down. Counters. Cover. And an easy kick out.
Early enough in this match that there's no need to rush into kicking out. Punk dodges out in time. Hard punch to the stomach there. Leg drop. One advantage CM Punk does have here is being lighter on his feet and more spry than The Undertaker. If Punk keeps a quick pace tonight, the Phenom might have some trouble keeping up.
Or just run out of gas well before Punk does. A shorter...
And now he's looking to lock in this submission.
Camel clutch. And he very quickly counters. Russian leg sweep. And The Undertaker has admitted that defeating CM Punk tonight is no longer good enough. Undertaker sounds willing to sacrifice the streak as long as Punk won't live to talk about it. Trying armbar. Triangles in.
A struggle here, but it looks like Undertaker is going to be able to fight out of the hole.
Undertaker gets reversed. Neckbreaker after the float over. That was pretty. Oh, wait a minute. Sky high.
And he's procured some backup now. Fantastic management managerial skills on his part.
The referee clearing that weapon out of the ring. He gets sent straight down to the floor.
Punk has shown so much disrespect over the past months, ever since the passing of Paul Bearer, The Undertaker's longtime friend. What CM Punk and Paul Heyman have done lately has been despicable.
You got to remember, Paul Bearer was a friend to many here in WWE after what CM Punk did. That disrespect not only affected The Undertaker, it affected a lot of people here in the WWE.
Incoming! You gotta be kidding me! The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward.
But here we go!
Good Lord! Taking flight! You gotta be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense, but I can't say it didn't pay off.
And he tosses him back in now.
There goes Undertaker. Some intimidation tactics from CM Punk.
He's faltering, slowly getting up.
No way!
Suicide dive!
Unbelievable athleticism. Just going for it all and landing a direct hit.
And now gets tossed into the ring. Just ejected from the ring. Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the official's count. And he slides him back to the mat.
Yokes up their opponent. Driven down with a sidewalk slam.
Now shoulders down.
Here we go.
And those kickouts are only going to get harder.
And saw what was coming there.
Able to steer clear of danger there.
Oh, a neck breaker.
And Punk clearly ready for a fight here.
Beautiful. Neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
Punk building momentum here. Neat.
Uh-oh. Created separation here.
And he's able to avoid that offense.
Oh, he saw it coming. He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor.
Lift off.
Through the air. It connects.
Wiping out the competition, but also possibly yourself.
Sent straight into the barricade. Oh, heavy contact into the steel steps.
Goes under the ropes and into the ring.
And now he's headed out of the ring.
Double underhook, trying to muscle them over and
Into a backdrop.
Punk has played mind games with the master, The Undertaker, and I think he's gotten to his head. Emotions are running through Undertaker's veins. His interest is more in punishing CM Punk than it is winning this match.
And that's exactly what Punk wants Undertaker. He wants the presence of Heyman in that sacred urn to blind him with his own rage. Things are heading ringside now.
Into the barricade.
And Undertaker is one step quicker. Maybe looking for a powerbomb here. Simple but effective technique to get out of there.
Delivered into the barricade.
Boom.
And Punk has made it clear that he doesn't care about anyone's legacy except his own. He can punch his ticket to the WWE Hall of Fame if he beats Undertaker tonight.
This streak is what our friend JBL would call the Holy Grail. Becoming the 1 in 20-1 will make CM Punk immortal.
First up top.
All the way to the outside.
Fueled by emotion, doing whatever it takes to take out the competition.
And gets tossed back into the mat.
Oh, we know what's coming. Great in-ring IQ on display there. CM Punk. He saw that one coming.
Both competitors showing they've studied the other's playbooks to the teeth.
Time to go for a ride. Oh, exploder suplex.
This one is on track to be an...
CM Punk
saved by the ropes this time.
Being carried around now.
to the slip.
Crucial moment for The Undertaker.
Driving that knee deep into the enemy.
Undertaker showing no answer for this attack.
The Phenom struggling to keep up with CM Punk. From the middle rope, breathtaking Hurricane Rana. Driving the elbow.
Undertaker retaliates.
Punk avoids the attack.
And now propped up in the corner. Wicked clothesline. Here's the cover. Undertaker for the win. He's able to beat a 2 count.
The wear and tear of this match only affected him slightly, it seems. Oh. Undertaker now looking to spike his opponent with a tombstone. Undertaker landed that perfectly.
Into the pin. There's 2. Oh, he kicked out.
You cannot kill CM Punk. Somehow, some way, Punk will always find a way to survive and continue fighting.
I think The Undertaker might be happy about that kick out. He has dished out a beating, and it looks like it's not done.
Somehow, Taker and Punk just keep finding another level, keep raising the stakes.
This is more than a match. This is a chance to make history at WrestleMania.
And nobody home on that one. Clubbing blow. Able to slip out of that situation. Body shot to the abdomen.
Fire with a straight shot there. Answering back. Ooh. Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
And this match is swiftly turning into a knockdown, drag-out affair.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
Just emptying everything they've got now. Ooh. Ooh.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two. Rapid fire shots. Modern superstar backing down.
And just like that, the scales were imbalanced.
Garcia Punk trying to do something here that no one's been able to do. Beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania.
Now grab for that chokeslam, and inadvertently, perhaps the referee gets dropped.
Could be a fortuitous turn of events for CM Punk. Heyman out of the way just in time, and the Second City Saint continues to chop down the dead man.
Punk with a running knee in the corner, and The Undertaker's WrestleMania undefeated streak could be in trouble here. And now, Heyman handed the urn to Punk with the official down.
Oh, mid-last ride, the only thing saving Punk there was that urn to the back of the head of The Undertaker.
Punk is going to steal it at WrestleMania. Look at the disrespect.
And Undertaker able to kick out. Somehow, The Undertaker's still in it, and Punk can't believe it.
While throwing everything they can at the dead man in an attempt to break this streak, well, it may be impossible.
Both Paul Heyman and CM Punk beside themselves with emotion. What else can Punk possibly do to keep the dead man down?
Punk talking to himself, Corey. Paul Heyman can't believe what he just witnessed.
And there must be utter despair in the mind of CM Punk here, knowing you should be home and dry, but somehow against the dead man. Oh my, what is CM Punk coming up with here?
And now with Undertaker on his shoulders, Corey.
Looking for GTS, but The Undertaker able to fight his way out. Countering the tombstone.
Has Punk where he wants him. Undertaker delivers a tombstone pile driver.
And that surely has to be the end there for CM Punk.
The cover for the win.
Holding on. What is it going to take? How much longer can this go on?
Just using their foot as a weapon. Right to the throat.
And able to skirt around that attack.
Neck breaker.
Picture perfect. Chop block turns the tide on their offense.
Stops the kick.
Quick exchange of counters there. Struck with a calf kick.
There's electricity running through this arena right now.
Will it be the spot for one of these competitors?
Too sleep. Will that close Undertaker out?
2 count. He's done it. CM Punk has defeated The Undertaker at WrestleMania. The streak is over.
The winner of this match, CM Punk.
I'm still in shock. The streak is dead and buried. CM Punk has beaten the Phenom.
Feel the energy in this arena. The mix of disbelief, elation, and gratitude for the gift of getting to witness this moment. CM Punk stole the whole damn show by stealing a win off The Undertaker here at WrestleMania. Congratulations, CM Punk. You earned this.
And thank you, Undertaker. What a moment.
Getting that one back feels really good. Plus, look at what chaos it would have caused across WWE. A win-win. The thing about that Undertaker loss is I shouldn't have even been in that match to begin with. I wouldn't have been trying to end the streak if I wasn't forced into a #1 contenders match with John Cena 8 days after Elimination Chamber. John Cena, my wrestling soulmate. Our methods differ greatly, but we both operate looking for the same thing: respect. Any battle with Cena was going to push you and make you better. Despite being banged up, I was supremely confident that the wrestling gods were on my side and that they'd give me my rightful and deserved spot against The Rock in the main event of WrestleMania. But the thing about John Cena is he's always working, he's always changing, always looking to throw you off, even by the smallest bit. Who game plans for a John Cena hurricanrana? I sure didn't. And that was enough to disorient me long enough to fall victim to an attitude adjustment. I was so close to a WrestleMania main event, it all slipped away in an instant. What do you say we let Slingshot Tech do its thing and grant me another chance to beat John Cena on a cold February night in 2013?
The winner of this match will go on to main event WrestleMania, taking on The Rock for the WWE Championship.
Imagine what's going on in the mind of Cena and Punk right now. They have to know how big this match is.
This may be one of the biggest matches we've ever witnessed on Raw. Reversed with a swift knee to the midsection.
Something to note about tonight's contest, even with Cena putting a shot on the line, there's no title up for grabs, so that means there's no championship advantage. Cena can lose his spot at WrestleMania if he gets counted out or disqualified.
CM Punk knows he can beat Cena via pinfall. He's done it before. But the question is, would CM Punk try to earn a victory the less honorable way with the WrestleMania main event hanging in the balance?
I know the Punk we've seen as of late is a bit more cutthroat, a bit more underhanded, but I believe with the stakes this big, CM Punk still wants to put his name into the history books the right way.
Belly to belly.
This all started with one of the biggest matches in history when CM Punk defeated John Cena for the WWE Championship at Money in the Bank 2011 and walked out of WWE with the title in his possession.
And Punk has spent the last year and a half getting the better of Cena as the franchise of WWE failed to regain the title from Punk. So, with this being the biggest match since then, I'm not sure John has a big match performance in him.
By the end of this match, John Cena is either going to look absolutely unstoppable or he's going to be remembered as a man who gambled everything just for his pride.
If Cena can beat Punk here, he will silence all those that doubted him, including that tiny voice in his head. That gets reversed on CM Punk. John Cena looking for a major career turnaround this year, as 2012 was not his year. He lost to The Rock at WrestleMania. It failed his Money in the Bank cash-in against CM Punk. Failed to defeat CM Punk at SummerSlam. And he lost many other main event, premium live event matches along the way.
But 2013 is looking like the year Cena may return to the top of the mountain in WWE. He already won the Royal Rumble, and he has yet to taste defeat in singles competition this year. Ahead of him, he has the chance to overcome two of the biggest losses in his career, and I can guarantee he is laser focused on proving he's better than CM Punk tonight and The Rock at WrestleMania.
Face first. Setting up. Not sure what he's thinking. Letting go here. What a counter! And over. You have to wonder if Punk cut on CM Punk. He breaks the ref's count before two.
Not quite enough to put him away.
And he's leaving the ring for the moment.
Quick thinking right there.
Taking things back into the ring.
Face first.
Setting up. He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Oh, the reversal by Cena.
Solid bit of defense on his part there.
Climbing up the corner. Look out.
Beautiful diving elbow drop right on the money.
Now John asserting control.
Cena has the advantage here. Punk is looking overwhelmed.
Cena has to be looking to put Punk away after that one.
And he counters. He finally manages to... Turns that back on CM Punk.
He's starting to get up, but he might be put right back down.
Cena. Looking for the AA.
Stopping that offense with a swift elbow.
DDT! The unthinkable slowly coming into view. If Cena can't find his footing here, he may lose his shot at WrestleMania. Oof. Measured kick to the vertebrae.
John Cena even agreeing to this match. He won the Royal Rumble and the opportunity to challenge The Rock at WrestleMania. By agreeing to this, Cena has everything to lose and Punk has everything to gain.
There's one thing Cena has to gain from this wage. Cena needs to prove something tonight. He wants to shut up the critics. If he finally wins the big one against CM Punk tonight, he will have done that.
Driver spiked him. Got him in his clutches. Clothesline!
Guys, are we going to see it? Is CM Punk going to take Cena's spot at WrestleMania?
Launching.
And Cena has taken on a lot of offense now.
Punk is letting Cena know he's read his book right now.
Up high. Knees up. Had that telegraphed. But can it be capitalized on?
Punk sidesteps out of that.
Whichever man comes out on top, you can be assured they will be a formidable champion. Both have become record-breaking title.
From the heavens! Oh, got the knees up just in time.
Uh-oh. Face first in the turnbuckle. Shoulder tackle to the body.
Oh, he scattered that one. He's locked up. Cena with him. This is it. He could put him away right here.
I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down? And he's letting his prey stumble right into his trap. DDT.
Cena up the turnbuckles.
From above!
To the sky.
He lands hard. Counters on counters, technical prowess on display.
Battle of counters. No one's getting their full offense in. Spiked on the crown.
He's going up.
Take off.
Oh, just a flattening splash.
Again? He's
Perched up top.
Oh, and nobody's there. Punk is never one to mince words, but he has reached a new level of trash talk tonight. He called himself the single most important superstar of this era, an icon among superstars. He even said, I am God.
up high.
Big height, bigger impact.
Beautiful. Neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
He's trying, but Cena just can't rock Punk's confidence right now. And hurled to the outside goes John Cena.
He's heading to the outside. Better watch for the referee's count. Got them off their feet here.
Go to sleep. Is it the finishing touch Punk needs? It's absolutely electric right now here in Dallas.
Punk and Cena have been through so much already. Something's got to give here.
Cena turning things around.
CM Punk is extremely confident tonight.
High stakes matchup. Punk kicked to the midsection. Guys, is Punk really going to go for a final driver?
Oh my God, landing flush on the crown of the head there was John Cena, and now the cover.
And a kick out by Cena.
Punk doesn't know what to think.
WrestleMania main event opportunity for the WWE Championship hanging in the balance.
Cover again by Punk, and another kick out by John Cena. And again, Cena has to kick out. And now Punk getting frustrated.
Yeah, just bobbling over in this kind of match. You're up against John Cena with a huge prize hanging in the balance.
It's as though the frustration has Punk coming apart at the seams. What is Punk looking to do now? Making a climb to the high rent district.
Taking a lot of punishment in this matchup. Punk now from the top rope. Classic Punk. Nobody home. Cena out of harm's way.
Cena with just... What the hell is Cena doing? Hurricane Rana followed by an AA.
Is this going to punch Cena's ticket to WrestleMania?
That had to be the nail in the coffin for CM Punk. WrestleMania main event dreams are hanging by a thread now. Putting him in the corner for something here.
Ooh, and he manages to reverse. Hoisted up high here.
Boom! GTS. Cena wasn't ready. Could be over. 2. Amazing.
Throwing everything you haven't seen, and it's still not enough to keep him down.
CM Punk thought that was enough. We thought that was enough, but somehow it didn't earn the 3 count. Uh-oh. A slingshot cross body.
Making that type of athleticism look easy when it is anything but. 2.
Whip back into the ring.
Boom!
And that cuts Cena right off. Cena ducks underneath. Couple of shoulder tackles now. Cena, the powerhouse, would have finished things up with a slam.
Cena's gonna add insult to injury with this. The ultimate humiliation.
And the five-knuckle shuffle.
And Cena has just sent tremors through this arena.
Cena now with the power and technique.
48.
John Cena might have put an end to this.
He kicks out somehow.
There is that legendary fighting spirit of Punk on full display.
And Cena has to hammer down now. He was only inches away from gaining the 3 count.
This is a match of historical caliber.
We'll be talking about this for a long time. Roll up here. Punk is going to WrestleMania.
The winner of this match, CM Punk.
Cena tried here, but he just couldn't shake Punk's confidence in this one.
Punk is heading to WrestleMania, and it has to be an added bonus. He's still undefeated against Cena.
That damn Rana has haunted me for years. Not anymore, thanks to you. The only reason I was in that position to begin with is because of one man, The Rock.
And here comes The Rock, the People's Champ.
He stole my title at the Royal Rumble, and heading into Elimination Chamber, I was looking for revenge. Unfortunately, because of some typical Rock scheming behind the scenes, I walked away empty-handed.
We got a new champion. We got a new champion. But we don't have an official. Come on, 1, 2, 3, come on.
We need to change that. And it's going to take most of the skills you've shown so far to get here to overcome a full-on conspiracy, but I know you've got what it takes. Slingshot, take us to Elimination Chamber 2013.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Championship.
Let us remind you, ladies and gentlemen, that CM Punk is not the WWE Champion. This past Monday on Raw, CM Punk stole the title from The Rock. CM Punk cannot get over the fact that he's no longer champion. Listen, he had a great run, the 6th longest in history, 434 days, but it's over.
Come on, Cole, great run? It was a legendary run.
But that doesn't give Punk any right to walk out here with the WWE title when it doesn't belong to him.
To play devil's advocate, in Punk's mind, the WWE Championship was stolen from him, and he's merely reclaiming possession.
Somebody explain to me why, as Punk says, Rock winning was grand larceny. Explain to me how The Rock stole the WWE Championship.
Well, according to Punk's line of thinking, Punk had Rock beat at the Royal Rumble. Then the match was restarted, only for Punk to lose in said restart.
Restarted after the Shield got involved, which was against the rules that were laid out.
Due in large part to your snitching, I might add. And you know what they say about snitches? Nobody saw anything, yet Punk wasn't taken for his word in that crucial moment. I'd call that explanation enough. One of the greatest champions of all time.
Whatever.
Whatever? That's what CM Punk's so mad about. That right there. Whatever. Show him some respect.
He's not even the champion anymore.
Well, Punk believes he should still be champion. He has a legitimate argument for that belief. But we're talking about respect, which Punk has more than earned at this point.
His argument for being the champ actually is legitimate. The People's Champion, the real WWE Champion, The Rock.
The most electrifying man in all of entertainment, hell-bent on delivering the ask.
Introducing the challenger from Chicago, Illinois.
Punk jaw-jacking with the official about handling. And here we go, an electric big fight feel in the air tonight in New Orleans. The Rock defending his WWE. Face first. Set up. He makes the choice to abandon the hold. The Rock
fighting their way out of this position
with elbows to the face.
And Rock comes right back at him. Face first. Setting up. And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
Ooh, nice Russian leg sweep.
Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows.
On the shoulders down, championship at stake. One count and he gets his shoulder up.
And he's got plenty of fight left in him, clearly. Escape just in time.
And one thing the champion never normally has to worry about is getting disqualified. No matter how much Punk infuriates him, The Rock has somehow got to stay within the rules.
And that has likely been leading to a less aggressive Rock, Corey. I think...
And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Neckbreaker. Picture perfect. We are witnessing a malicious string of attacks right now. And the referee is not going to allow that object in the...
Wow, cross body! Someone knows that if they want to hold gold at the end of the night, they have to pull out all the stops.
Wants to finish this.
From the top, high impact crossbody.
Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact. And I'm sure CM Punk has the perfect game plan in mind tonight, as the odds are especially in his favor in this championship match.
Yeah, no championship advantage whatsoever for The Rock here, and Punk's no doubt looking to capitalize on that fact.
you sense any nerves coming from The Rock?
Yeah, just a little bit, and that's to be expected when you take long stretches between competing. But listen, there's a parallel here with the greatest boxer of all time. He, too, had a 10-year gap between championship reigns. So we could say The Rock is in good company.
Despite whatever butterflies are gathering, I don't think The Rock is ever one to question himself or his ability.
Oh, my goodness. What a double-handed shot.
He is looking to do some serious harm.
Incoming.
Going outside. What's he got planned here?
Punk looking to impose his will on his opponent. And backbreaker. Such a clash of top-tier talents. Both of these superstars believe they are the WWE champion. And,
well, CM Punk isn't, Wade. Stealing the gold doesn't make you a champion.
Let me finish, Michael Cole. No need to get your britches in a bunch. Without a doubt, CM Punk has a champion's mentality. In his heart of hearts, he never lost the title.
Yeah, okay, whatever. And now he and Heyman have made it so there's no championship advantage for The Rock tonight. Disqualification or count out, he loses the title.
And he finds a way to elude that attack.
And he re-enters into the ring.
Precision punch.
Haymaker after haymaker. Oh! Looks like a hockey fight just broken out. Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs. Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two. Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
It's clearly now being fueled by a righteous fury, and this bloodthirsty crowd is loving it. And Punk wants more from his opponent.
Being set up in the corner for something.
Point of the elbow, nailed it. And stomping away in the corner. Just ruthless. Come on now, is that the type of tactic we should expect from a champion? Connects. Saw it coming.
Short arm clothesline connects.
Boom! Good defense from him. Oh, clothesline.
Bam! Well-placed calf kick.
Setting the Rock up.
The champion had every move scouted except their own.
And now Punk unloading, realizes the opportunity to win the WWE title is there. Look at Heyman with the official.
Distracted the official, and the official inadvertently blindsided, followed by GTS to the Rock.
Punk is going to Mania.
But there's no official, guys.
I mean, you could have counted to 20 already. CM Punk had this match won, but with the ref down, it simply doesn't count.
Heyman is beside himself, trying to get the official into the ring. He understands that Punk had the title won.
Well, CM Punk wasting no time to try and keep up this offense on the Rock. The Rock groggy, but fighting his way out of that second attempt with a spine buster.
Listen to this place erupt.
The people's elbow from The Rock. And now to retain his championship. And Punk's still in it.
Oh, second referee gets there, just not quick enough for The Rock to secure victory. And the WWE Championship still hangs in the balance. Both competitors looking absolutely fried at this point. Who can dig deeper? Oh, no.
Oh, the referee may have rolled his ankle underneath the body of Punk, and Punk now with a kick right to the face.
Huge roundhouse kick to the temple, and the second referee now looks down and perhaps out too.
We need another official yet again.
CM Punk cannot believe what is going on in this matchup.
And Heyman going to hand the Rock's championship to Punk.
Smart decision, trying to take advantage of the situation. The officials are down. Heyman has the Rock trapped.
Oh, Rock ducking out of the way just in time. Heyman almost gets blasted, but the Rock Punk down with the gold to the skull.
CM Punk just tattooed The Rock with his own championship. This has got to be the end.
There is no low CM Punk won't stoop to.
What's he going to take to end it? It might be this. Sleep. Are we about to see a title change here?
There's two. The champ kicks out at two.
We almost just had a new champion. Less than a second.
From the top rope.
Diving elbow.
Punk absolutely wrecking The Rock there. It could be only a matter of time now.
And you can practically taste the venom, taste the bitterness, and distinct. And this could be it.
Two. Oh my goodness. Punk wins. Punk just beat The Rock for the WWE Championship.
The winner of this match and the new WWE Champion, CM Punk!
And honestly, the fact that Punk just beat The Rock here, we're never going to hear the end of it. Punk can't just be humble or gracious about the fact that he won here.
A long time ago, CM Punk was forced to make a choice between hypocritical humility and honest arrogance. He chose honest arrogance, and once again, standing tall with his precious WWE Championship, CM Punk is vindicated in making that choice.
I don't know about you. Rock and regaining the WWE title just feels right, doesn't it? Unfortunately, there's still one more stop on the 2013 Redemption Tour. After my WrestleMania 29 loss to The Undertaker, I took a few months off to heal. Paul Heyman saw this as something vindictive. He took my absence as betrayal, and before I knew it, I was being attacked by his old pal, Brock Lesnar. Brock got involved in business that wasn't his, and I knew a match with no disqualifications was my best shot to even the odds. I would have walked away with the win, but I couldn't resist getting my hands on Heyman, which gave Brock the opening he needed.
Brock Lesnar has beaten CM Punk.
It was a brutal encounter, but if you keep your eye on the prize, you'll avoid taking a trip to Suplex City. Dish out some punishment to Paul if you get the chance, but walking out of SummerSlam 2013 with the win is the main goal. Don't make the same mistake I did.
It's the best versus the beast. CM Punk taking on Brock Lesnar. This is a matchup fueled by passion, ego, jealousy, and betrayal.
It all started with Paul Heyman's backstabbing betrayal of Punk to align himself with Brock Lesnar. Now Punk wants vengeance. He wants justice to prove CM Punk is still the best in the world, even without Heyman by his side.
But without him, Heyman says Punk is nothing, that he leveled up by moving on to Brock Lesnar. Heyman and Lesnar are on to bigger and better things after putting this CM Punk business to rest here at SummerSlam. During his famous pipe bomb speech, CM Punk famously declared himself a Paul Heyman guy. Then he made that a reality the next year when the two men joined forces. But the whole time, he has not been the Paul Heyman guy. That accolade has belonged to Brock Lesnar, who has been allied with Paul Heyman since he returned to WWE a year ago.
Indeed, we have seen Heyman diversifying his interests. He's introduced more clients lately.
Backing down the hatches. These two are loaded. Neither competitor is backing down.
This is more like a barroom brawl between these two.
What impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what.
This is a war of attrition with neither super... Look out!
Suicide dive!
Whatever it takes to win.
A huge risk, but an even bigger reward. Stalking from above.
Taking flight through the air. It connects.
That was absolute lunacy.
Landing with such force. Oh, the chair projected right to their face. Swinging that damn steel chair without a care in the world.
He wriggles out of the danger zone there. Corey, I know earlier tonight you said a no DQ environment favors the Beast, but I think this stipulation may just be the saving grace for CM Punk this evening. If Punk can grab a hold of something at ringside, it can be an equalizer.
I will concede that if Punk can somehow keep Brock from using weapons while wielding one of his own, he will have the advantage. But consider this. Brock Lesnar now has illegal holds at his disposal. Brock Lesnar can now use his inhuman strength.
Nice takedown. Stack them up. Rotates out and gets the cover.
Breaking his own pin here. Not sure if that's wise of him at this point.
Turns that back on CM Punk. Something to note tonight, Brock Lesnar is dominant but beatable. He lost his return match after a decade away to John Cena. He lost to Triple H at WrestleMania earlier this year.
Well, not to disparage the game, but Triple H only won 1 of 3 matches against Brock over the last year. And as for Cena, you can bet that Lesnar is laser focused on getting revenge sooner rather than later. Ooh, that's going to echo in your ear for a bit.
Nicely done, managing to save himself there.
And first blood has been drawn on the Beast. He is looking to do some serious harm.
Well, with their opponent down, now looking to ensure it stays that way.
Makes it incredibly difficult to walk. I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage.
Lesnar cuts him off.
He's waiting for him to rise to deliver something devastating.
With the counter. Oh, what a clubbing blow.
Punk sidesteps out of that.
Over neck breaker. Picture perfect. And guys, Punk might have this. He's got victory in his sights with Brock in this condition. Boom! Right on target.
And averting damage there.
Brock must be phased after this string of action.
Somehow, Punk has Brock Lesnar on the back foot here.
Headlock applied, tossed without regard. No other way to say it, guys. That looked like it hurt a lot.
Shoulder tackle after shoulder tackle.
He wants this fight on the outside.
He's rummaging for some sort of equalizer underneath the ring.
He has a kendo stick in hand, and this place just turned into South Swanson Street.
Sprung tackle. And he hurries right out of the ring. He has had enough of that.
Returning to the ring now.
Jeez, that's going to leave a mark.
Spin kick to the midsection. Neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
control of this thing. Taken to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count.
Taking this to the floor.
High angle belly-to-back suplex.
Able to parry that one.
Boom! Snaps the leg across the head. Clearing off the announce table. This can't be good.
Nothing but bad intentions in mind, I'm sure.
He quickly slides into the ring, bringing the fight closer and closer to our announce desk.
Let's just hope they don't bring it onto our announce desk.
Oh my God, a steel chair!
So much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal. I wasn't sure Punk could keep up with Lesnar's hits, but here we are. Blast off!
Knees up. Got the knees up just in time. He answers right back.
What's he being put in?
Oh, driver!
Spiked him.
Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
At the moment, Brock has no answer for Punk's raw determination.
He gets into the ring. Punk scaling the turnbuckles.
Blast off!
Wow! Cross body!
Here we go!
A slingshot cross body!
Turning themselves into a missile.
And hitting the drop zone. Dead center. Ow! Brock Lesnar. Oh, the Brock lock from the base. All kinds of pressure and pain being... The stretch muffler's in. Couple of kicks will break it.
Time to go for... Countered into the quick toss.
And he's taking this to the outside now.
He's got one thing on his mind with that chair, and it has nothing to do with lounging.
Setting course to the top turnbuckle.
Perched up top.
Knee drop. Hang armbar. Now wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
Oh, low blow. And remember, guys, this is a no disqualification match. Punk looking to put it away with a GTS to Lesnar. Lesnar's down. Cover by Punk. And Heyman now gets involved. Remember, no disqualification.
Well, Heyman's already betrayed Punk once recently. Now he does it again, breaking up a sure victory for CM Punk. And now Punk has lost the plot.
Heyman looks like he's about to soil himself. It's about self-preservation for Heyman.
Self-preservation is easy when you have the Beast incarnate backing you up.
Went for the F5, but what a counter by Punk into a DDT. Cover now for the win over Lesnar and a kick out.
A late kick out, and Paul Heyman can't believe it, but now straight into the Anaconda Vice grip.
Punk squeezing with all of his might, trying to put down the Beast. And Heyman again.
Well, just when it looked like a tap-out was imminent from Brock Lesnar, Heyman involved in proceedings and gets peppered with a shot from CM Punk.
And Punk now finally taking his frustrations out on Heyman with the Anaconda Vice in front of the chair.
Paul Heyman paying dividends right there for Brock Lesnar. The distraction enough to give the Beast the impetus to take control once again with that chair.
Not done yet.
Lesnar won't be done until Punk is completely destroyed.
And it looks like that moment is imminent, Corey.
Punk up on Lesnar's shoulders. Brock Lesnar marching around the ring. Oh, it delivers an F5 out of the chair. And this is just the worst position Punk can be in.
Well, it just goes to show you never. Michael Cole takes shelter. Here comes the storm.
F5!
Punk's got a problem here.
Transitions into the pin. Is this it? And a kick out. What on earth?
How on earth?
Lesnar can't believe it, and honestly, I don't know if anyone here can. Under any other circumstances, that would be it. It would be over. Oof, driven into the chair.
Landing on that chair might have just rearranged some body parts.
Uh-oh.
Closed fist punch to the jaw. That's one way to...
A low blow. Brutal. Opponent lifted up. Jaw. Meet knee. Nails the GTS.
It's all Punk's for the taking.
2 count. Oh, kick out at 2.
This level of fight is what makes Brock Lesnar an elite superstar.
And Punk might have just swung for the fences, but it wasn't good enough.
It's not over yet. Start the chance. This is awesome.
Lift it up. What's next?
Nails the GTS. Lesnar could not avoid the big shot.
2. Shoulder up before 3.
Perform all your heavy hitters. The result will be the same. Brock Lesnar will not stay down.
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just couldn't get the pin.
A knee right to the gut to gain some distance. Arm wringer applied.
Bang! What a punch. Uranagi by Punk. He turns it
Into the Anaconda Vice. This one could be over.
and he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
The WWE Universe is on its feet.
And deservedly so. These superstars are holding nothing back.
Go to sleep.
There's no way you can take any more of those. This has got to be over.
2. Brock's done. CM Punk overcame the beast, and Paul Heyman schemes.
The winner of this match, CM Punk!
What a moment for CM Punk, proving the doubters, proving Paul Heyman wrong. On his own, with no one backing him up, CM Punk is still the best in the world.
Not even a beast can stand in his way. Defeating Lesnar, showing up Heyman. This is the ultimate moment of vindication for CM Punk. Enjoy it, Punk.